Welcome OWE fans for the first SmackDown Live review. Okay, so what a SmackDown Live show it was. Oh my. Yo, it was probably one of the most awesome SmackDown shows I've ever seen. And it was only the first SmackDown Live show of the brand split, and it was already pretty cool. And like when Shane and Daniel Bryan came out and started talking about SmackDown Live, they 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 say to Dean Ambrose to come out, and when Dean Ambrose came out, went in the ring, they told him whoever wins will of the six well of the battle royal will hold on, not the battle royal, the what was it again? Well, whoever wins will face you at SummerSlam, and I was like, okay, that's pretty good, and what are my thoughts on it? I liked how they started off like that, and then Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan picked 5 people for the number 1 contenders match, and they picked pretty good people for a number 1 contenders match, and I liked how they did it. Like, they went from good wrestlers to bad, or bad to good. They went in order. So yeah. So then, well, and yeah. So picked 5 people for number 1 contenders match to face Dean Ambrose. Sorry, I was gonna say Daniel Bryan, but they picked 5 people for the number 1 contenders match to face Dean Ambrose, and yeah. And there was one person picked from the Battle Royal, and Apollo Crews. Yo, Apollo Crews gets a match. Like, as soon as Apollo Crews won or got picked, everyone was going ballistic. They were all like, "Oh my gosh, oh my, this is amazing!" And what are my thoughts on that? I give that 2 thumbs up, because Apollo Crews is pretty new to WWE, not NXT, just WWE. He's pretty new. He's only been in WWE, SmackDown, and Raw for I'd say 3 months. He hasn't even been in normal WWE for long, and he gets an opportunity for the number 1 contender. And that was, I liked it. I liked that. And Apollo Crews wins. That was amazing to me. And another part that happened was that Miz came out. Like everyone went boo. As soon as they heard his theme song hitting, everyone said boo. And when he came out, this was my reaction. That was really my reaction. I was like, here we go again. Here's some more smack talking by the Miz, and then who comes out? Randy Orton, and Randy Orton challenges Miz to a match in SmackDown. Oh, that was I haven't seen Randy Orton wrestle in 9 months. I haven't, since he's been out, and I haven't seen him wrestle for 9 months. And as soon as he challenged Miz to a match, I was like, I'm watching this. I'm going to watch this. This is going to be awesome. And then Randy Orton pins the Miz. 1, 2, 3. The Randy Orton wins by 2 RKOs. That was like, first RKO, I was like, RKO! Second RKO, I was like, Miz is done. Miz is done. Like, Miz came into the ring. Like, Miz was on ringside. They were both fighting. Randy Orton goes in the ring. Then Miz tries to get into the ring. Miz comes into the ring. RKO by Randy Orton. And then, like, I think 2 moves later, then another RKO. But that first RKO, I was like, Miz is done. But then Randy Orton was like, nope, I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna beat up Miz more, and I'm gonna win this thing. Then, and Natalya versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch wins. Someone comes into the ring, talks to Becky Lynch with the microphone, and Becky Lynch says, like, I deserve it, or, yeah, someone comes into the ring, congratulates Becky Lynch being Natalya for that one-on-one match. And then while Becky Lynch is talking, the SmackDown women, all of them, pretty sure, came out. Like, one by one, they all come out. And then I'm like, Becky Lynch is talking. You interrupted her. Like, Becky Lynch is still pretty new too. I think she was, like, I think a year ago she made her debut in WWE. But she made her debut in NXT, like, a few years ago, I think. But she made her debut at WWE, like, a year ago. And I think that they interrupted her. I was like, just let her talk. If she wants to talk, let her talk. Like, just do it. Just make her talk and let her have fun. Then here comes Heath Slater from the barricade. Here comes Heath Slater coming from the barricade, talking how good he is. Like, he came out and I was like, okay, here we go. Here's Heath Slater. Let's see what he has to say. Grabs the microphone and says, I am better than everyone else. I was like, and yeah, so I was like, he was just saying how good he was. I was like, and here comes Rhino. He's like, I'm not gonna start singing again. I know you guys are probably like, stop singing. So here comes Rhino. Rhino comes up from the ring. I'm like, Rhino. Heath Slater turns around. Spear by Rhino. Like, a spear by Rhino. Like, I haven't seen Rhino wrestle in years. I don't even know how many years it's been. I think like 5 years. And as soon as Rhino came out, I had to look for a second because I was like, who's that? He looks familiar. I see Rhino on his attire. And I'm like, Rhino's back. This is amazing. Like, Rhino is back in WWE. And here comes the 6-pack challenge. The 6-pack challenge was John Cena versus AJ Styles versus Bray Wyatt versus Ziggler versus Corbin and versus Apollo Crews. And that match was awesome. Like they put John Cena and not Apollo Crews. They put John Cena and AJ Styles in the same match. I was like, here we go again. They're just going to start attacking each other, not attacking anyone else. Then, as soon as the bell rings, they go attack each other, and that's like, okay, same thing. Same as it's always been. But then they stop it, and I'm like, okay, so here's something different. This is pretty good. No club anymore, which I was like, finally. And, like, so the six-pack challenge, near the end, Dolph Ziggler super kicks who is it? Dolph Ziggler super kicks AJ Styles. Then Dolph Ziggler goes for a pin. And Dolph Ziggler wins. And Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam is going to verse Dean Ambrose. Like, that was awesome. And my thoughts on that? Like, Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose. I never even thought that would ever happen. Like, that's one of those matches that I thought that would never happen. And when it happened, I was like, this is amazing. So yeah, that's about it for SmackDown reviews. I know that wasn't in order, but that's it for SmackDown reviews. Tell me if you guys liked it. That's how I know. This is how I know is if you hit that like button, click it, tap it, whatever you have to do to get that like button a like. Well, get this video a like. So yeah, and don't forget, you make the comments, and we will read them. See you guys in the next. See you OW fans in the next video.